Hello, hello, hello. It is meteorologist Cody Wilson, Cody the weather guy with Denver and Front Range Weather. I just wanted to take a few minutes out of my trip into Lost Wages, Nevada, to give you guys an update on the next storm that's going to have a lot of impacts in the region over the next couple of days. I want to wait a minute or two just to give you guys an opportunity to hop on. If you guys would let me know in the comments if you can see me and hear me okay. Type in the comments, say hello, where you're tuning in from, and I just want to take a few minutes and give you guys the skinny on the crazy, if as if it hasn't already been insane. The craziness that we are going to expect over the next couple of days. I have a C Ann here. Hello, yippers, see ya. Hello. Awesome. Hi, guys. I am in Lost Wages, Nevada. Taking a quick break from helping my madre celebrate her 70th birthday. I got to take her out to one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants and spoil the crap out of her. I'm not going to tell you how much we spent, but it was worth every single penny. So great to see you guys. So great to see your smiling faces. If you can help me out by bumping this video in the algorithm up, the ways you can do that are by liking, commenting, and sharing. And you guys are doing a great job of that right now. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's get right into the skinny. And of course, I have some housekeeping to do. As you can see there on the screen, I have incredible local business sponsors that provide me the opportunity to give you this information uninterrupted, absolutely free to you. They bear the financial burden that it takes to keep this thing moving, and I'm just so grateful for their support. So, of course, Dusty Craft was the very first sponsor I ever had with the crafting group, the Realty One group here in Greeley. In fact, I was just with Dusty a couple of days ago. He's helping me buy my first place. I'm so excited, and he's just a consummate professional. He used to be a Colorado State Trooper and works incredibly well with people. He's such a good communicator, and I just enjoy the time I get to spend with Dusty and talk to him and pick his brain and bug the crap out of him when it comes to the real estate market. And he's always happy to answer all my questions. So if you're buying in Northern Colorado, that's your guy right there, Dusty Craft with the Crafting Group. Thank you, Dusty, for being my first. Of course, Justine and the group at the Rusty Melon in Erie. You need to go there and eat. I mean, you just have to. It's your typical American joint for your greasy burgers and your wings and just your neighborhood food and spirits. And I'm just so happy. These were like the second sponsors I ever had, and they're still supporting me to this day. And I'm just so grateful for their support as well. And then, of course, Rec Agri Realty and Auction out in Sterling, which specializes in real estate auctions in the farming and ag space. So grateful for their support for our friends out in Northeast Colorado. So yeah, Denver is not the only city in the state of Colorado. All right. Housekeeping is done. Let me get to the skinny, shall we? If you guys can see my screen okay, I want to go through with the next four. This is a doozy, and I'll tell you why. So what you're looking at is this is going to be a simulated forecast radar from one of many forecast models I like to use. This is the high resolution rapid refresh. Okay. And the high resolution rapid refresh, this is going to be the latest forecast. This updates every single hour, but this is going to be what conditions could look like according to this high resolution cam model over the next 48 hours. And as I loop this forward, going into about midnight tonight, you're going to start seeing snow with our storm system spread into southern Wyoming along the I-80 corridor. So Rock Springs, Rawlins, Laramie, Cheyenne, and it's going to kind of get stuck up there for a little while. There's a lot of jet stream energy aloft with this storm. And as we go into Monday morning, you're going to see some of that snow spread into the Laramie Valley there in Laramie and Albany County. And then, of course, we've got some scattered snow showers as well along and west of the Continental Divide, going into the Northwest Plateau, say around Craig, Steamboat Springs, going over Rabbit Ears Pass. and of also getting into Summit County and the Central Mountains during the day on Monday. What we're going to see here along the Front Range and the Eastern Plains is a lot of blowy wind. We're talking to the tune of 40 to 60 miles per hour out of the southwest. That's going to cause a lot of downsloping. It's going to be warm, and there's also going to be critical fire danger. So I'm just warning you right now, it's going to be a wash, rinse, repeat performance of what we've seen for the last couple days. Warm, low humidity, gusty, blowy winds, blowing dust, reduced visibility, sporadic power outages. Just please be smart. Use common sense. Don't be an idiot. You should not be barbecuing outside. You should not be welding outside. You should not be dragging chains. You should not be flicking lit cigarettes out the car. You shouldn't be thinking about fire, looking at fire, talking about fire, singing about fire, listening to songs about fire. Gold Bond, use them on them thighs. Friction is not your friend right now. So please, for the love of God and everything that is holy, be smart for the next couple of days. I'm sick of doing fire coverage. I'm sick of it. And you know who's more sick than I am? The people that have to evacuate. They're more sick of it than I am. So can we not? Okay, soapbox is done. All right, as we head into Sunday night, you're going to start seeing some radar reflectivity here in southeast Wyoming, the Nebraska Panhandle, far northeast Colorado, in advance of this storm system. And then late Monday night and going into the overnight hours, you're going to see a very strong cold front march across the mountains. This is going to be in the overnight hours. So after about 8 or 9 o'clock, you'll see this march across the Grand Mesa, the Central Mountains, the Northwest Plateau, the Northern Mountains, the Medicine Bows, the Laramie Range, and will all march to the east overnight Monday and into Tuesday morning. So there could be some snow squalls, some snare squirrels, some brief whiteout conditions. There could be some thunder and lightning in there too. It could be intense. So I don't like talking about travel because I'm not a travel agent, but you need to avoid I-80 if at all possible on Monday. Just avoid travel, period, if you can on Monday and going into Tuesday. And what you're going to see is you're going to see a surface low develop in northeast Colorado going into Tuesday morning. Can you see? You guys can see the this area along the Cheyenne Ridge. There's going to be a snow squall that looks like it's going to blow through Cheyenne after midnight, and that's associated with the surface cyclogenesis that this storm is going to undergo when it moves off the mountains and onto the northeast plains. And even though the HRRR is not showing a lot right now, there is the potential for a few scattered snow showers, some snare squirrels, and maybe some thunder snow over portions of the Front Range and the Eastern Plains going overnight Monday and into Tuesday. And then you're going to see snow fill in on the backside of the storm with the deformation zone here in southern Wyoming, the Nebraska Panhandle, alpine snow showers, we like to call them, due to orographic lift behind the storm, is going to continue to fill into the mountains during the day on Tuesday. And then some of those could spill off the Front Range or off the foothills and onto the Front Range Tuesday afternoon and going into Tuesday night. So the main points I want to hammer home with you guys over the next 48 hours are these. Wyoming, snow is going to start filling in for you overnight tonight and during the day on Monday. For everybody else, the wind is going to howl 40 to 60 mile per hour gusts out of the southwest easily. There could be some higher gusts than that going over the higher elevations of the Continental Divide above the timberline, even in the San Juan, Sangre de Cristos, the southern foothills, the Raton Mesa. You could see some gusts down there that exceed 80 miles per hour. And anytime you get a southwest wind off of the foothills, that is a downsloping wind. You compress a bunch of air by pushing it off of the mountains and down onto the Front Range. You compress it, which dries it, it warms it up, it lowers the humidity, and it increases the fire danger. It makes critical fire danger during the day on Monday. I will emphasize this again. Don't be an idiot. Use common sense. You should not be doing anything outside that could remotely start a spark. Obviously, There's going to be some natural phenomenon like down power lines. There's going to be some stuff there that maybe you don't have control over, but a lot of the fires we've dealt with over the last several days have been human caused. That is completely unnecessary and totally avoidable. So please do not be a statistic. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right. And then yeah, Monday, high fire danger. The snare is going to be in the mountains overnight Monday and into Tuesday. The cold front is going to blast across the mountains with some fury. Snow squalls, snare squirrels. There could be some embedded thunder and lightning, brief whiteout conditions. Avoid mountain travel at all costs overnight Monday and going through the day on Tuesday. That cold front will spill off the mountains and onto the front range early Tuesday morning. There could be some scattered snow showers, some embedded squalls. Particularly along the Cheyenne Ridge, but I'm not ruling it out for anybody in Colorado at this point. And I believe it will favor areas along and north of I-70. And then as the deformation zone wraps around the storm during the day on Tuesday, snow will fill back in Wyoming and Nebraska, where locally 12 to 18 inches is possible north of I-80. So Casper, Chugwater, Douglas, Chadron, Scottsbluff, prepare for an intense winter storm over the next couple of days. And then some scattered snow showers, obviously, here along the Front Range and the Eastern Plains during the day on Tuesday with much colder temperatures. Okay. I'm going to get back to my vacation here in Lost Wages. Well, it's pretty much over. I'm coming back tomorrow, so I'm probably going to have the worst turbulence in the history of ever flying back from Lost Wages to Denver during the day tomorrow. So again, one more time, please exercise vigilance and in caution over the next couple of days. If you see something, say something to the people who have had to evacuate and to anybody who's been impacted by fires in our state. My love is with you always, and I will always be here for you no matter what the circumstances. I know I say I hate fire weather coverage, but I do it for you because for some of you, it means life or death. And I take that very, very seriously. For the rest of you, like, comment, share. That's all I got. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be safe. Don't be dum-dums. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye.